I'm going to show you some of the advanced features on OverDrive. One of the things that you can do is search. Now you can search by title or by author. So I'm going to search for James Patterson, popular author. We have a lot of material. And then it's going to display all the books that have James Patterson. And as you can see, some are checked out and some are available. Now on the side, you can choose to see all titles, or you can choose to see only ones that are available to be checked out right now. You can also, under audience, decide that you only want to see his young adult books, and you can select that, and then just those options from the search results would show. You can also choose to see anything that we say you wanted to see what the newest stuff was. You could say, I only want to see the stuff that's been recently added. You can then choose under ebooks which format of ebook you want to see. Say you want only ones that have a Kindle book format, and then you can select that to limit those options. And then under subject, you can once again narrow that down even more. And then if you want to choose the interest level or a reading level. Now if we can go back, say this didn't pull up what we want, we can clear one of these selections and it would give us more options. So we took away the Kindle option, so now the audiobooks will appear, and say I want one that has an MP3 audiobook, and so now that would just show me those audiobooks that are available. So that is a basic search and some of your other limiting factors that you can narrow down that search with. Now, if you didn't find what you wanted with that search, or you want to have a more narrow search done to start with, you can go back to click on search and then click on advanced. And now you can type in a title, add in an author, and then also narrow it by formats and subjects. So say I wanted James Patterson, and I wanted only Kindle book to start, and I wanted any ones that were added within the last 6 months. And then I could go down and click search and see what books the library has added in the last 6 months that have a Kindle version by James Patterson. Alright, I'm going to go back to our home page. Some other things you can do. You can click on subjects, and this is going to show you all the subjects that we have books for. So this is showing all formats, so that's ebooks and audiobooks and magazines. So fiction shows you all the different categories of fiction, and under nonfiction, the different categories that we have available there. The numbers to the side of the topic tells you how many titles we have for that subject area. Now I can choose just to see the ebooks or the audiobooks or magazines that are listed under each of those subject areas. If I click on collections, this is going to show you some special groupings of books that we have. So right now we have a group of Mother's Day books. We could click on that and see what we would put in that group. There's also, you can see all ebooks if you just want to display ebooks. And then once again, you can do your limits on the side. We have new ebook editions, new kids, new teens. Say you wanted to see the Project Gutenberg classics. So these are older books that are in the public domain. And we have a Star Wars celebration. So we have different categories under all of those. Then under audiobooks, you have different groups there, and same thing under the magazines. Say you read only using a Kindle or a Kindle app, you can select up here up top just to see what we have displayed that has a Kindle format. And we also have a teens room and a kids room. Under kids, would show anything that is a juvenile audience, both fiction and non-fiction. So you can see some of the new stuff we have here, things that's popular, recommended, next great read, something for kids that are starting to read, things that are funny. We have different groupings, and these will change periodically. And one thing to note, it'll tell you if it's an ebook or it's an audiobook. If it's got a little book symbol, it's an ebook. If it's got a pair of headphones, it is an audiobook. Once again, the orange means it's available. If it says white for a wait list, that is not available, and you have to place a hold on it. And so if we go back to the collections, we can also switch over to teens. This would be anything that's for a young adult audience. Once again, both fiction and nonfiction. So say you have kids and you only want them to see books in their category areas, you can set it up so that you only go to those collections.